Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 2 p.m. news and weather updates from the First Alert Desk. Now I've got a story to bring you out of Greenville where a woman is now was behind bars being accused of embezzlement. Ebony Foreman was charged by Greenville police with felony embezzlement on Thursday. Now police say the 42-year-old woman was the manager of a Dollar General in Greenville. A police spokeswoman says the company's asset protection caught her pocketing end-of-day deposits on multiple days this month. A warrant says the total taken was $24,123.51. She was released after posting a $1,000 bond. And now we want to turn our attention to President Trump and his ongoing disagreements with Apple as far as the production of iPhones and other handheld items go. Now, it took Trump, he wrote on Truth Social, quote, "I have long ago informed Tim Cook of Apple that I expect their iPhones that will be sold in the United States of America will be manufactured and built in the United States, not India or any place else. If that is not the case, a tariff of at least 25% must be paid by Apple to the U.S., end quote. Now, shares of Apple fell about 2% on Friday after the post. Production of Apple's flagship iPhone happens primarily in China, but the company has been shifting manufacturing to India, in part because that country has a friendlier trade relationship with the U.S. Some Wall Street analysts have estimated that moving iPhone production to the U.S. would raise the price of the Apple smartphone by at least 25%. Apple officials declined to comment today on the tariff threat. And now we turn our attention to your forecast, where right now we again are enjoying sunny skies. Sunny skies, but cooler air temperatures. Today's significantly cooler than where we've been over the past several days. Yesterday we had air temperatures in the 80s by this point. Well, today, hard pressed to find the 80s. Right now, this is a view through our Belhaven cam. You wouldn't know that we again were quite a bit cooler today than yesterday, just based on looking outside. But here's a look at your air temperatures. Right now, most of eastern North Carolina finds themselves between 77 degrees and about 73 degrees. Now, some of us are even a little bit cooler than that. We've got 70 right now in Ahoskie as well as Elizabeth City, 68 currently in Roanoke Rapids, 71 in Plymouth. A hot spot on the map right now is Jacksonville, coming in just shy of 80 degrees, currently 79 in central Onslow County. But even that number is about 5 degrees cooler than where we were yesterday. So again, adding on to that fact that we are cooler thanks to the west-northwesterly breeze that has been ever present today. It was there in the morning, it's here in the afternoon, and it's going to be there in the evening as well. Now, once we get past sunset, wind speeds will go from about a 7 to 15 mile per hour range down to more of a 4 to 8 mile per hour range. So relaxing winds will be a part of the forecast that we watch heading into the evening hours tonight. Similar story with the gusts right now, wind gusts between around 15 up to about 25 miles an hour. Wind gusts will likely be going quiet later on this evening. Let's take a look at what clouds are going to be doing over the next few days. Coming up for the rest of today, maybe a few passing clouds rolling by, but certainly nothing that's going to cover up the sky for all that long. Coming in on Saturday, though, tail end of Saturday late afternoon to the early evening, cloud cover will overtake the skies, and we are going to be left with some cloud cover and some light rain showers potentially coming in on Sunday. Now, most of that rain, again, should be more focused down towards the Crystal Coast, but everyone has the opportunity of potentially picking up a few raindrops as we head into, I would say, your Sunday evening to Sunday night. But again, it's going to be isolated. Everyone has the opportunity, doesn't necessarily mean that everyone will. We'll have a better opportunity of more widespread rain rolling in on Tuesday as that system you're seeing further back towards the west, just north of Denver. That's a system that's going to be a little bit more substantial in terms of delivering rainfall everywhere to eastern North Carolina. But that will happen again coming in on Tuesday, so after Memorial Day weekend. There's a look at that high pressure system kind of fading, allowing that cloud cover to roll in and giving us again about a 20 to 30% chance of rain coming in on Sunday. 40% chance of rain on Memorial Day. That goes up to a 60% chance on Tuesday. Air temperatures stay cooler than average over the next really kind of 5 days, and then we'll get back at least into the low 80s by Thursday and Friday and Saturday of next week. But do note that overnight lows are going to be rising a little bit faster than your daytime highs. That is a sign that humidity will be making a faster return than, say, the 80-degree air temperatures that many of you beachgoers may be searching for. Well, that's all we have time for today's 2 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful Friday.